Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Gaming Plays Fallout 76, and before we get start questing today, just thought I'd show you around. I've got a few more things in my little cabin here. Most of the machinery we need now. Nice and little cozy. I haven't gone with anything too complex for this playthrough, because I will be moving the camp, and maybe at that point I will do something a little bit more special. Let's get a little bit of, what do we want? We want to get some Radaway into us. Like that. We're going to have a quick sleep and then I'll meet you over at Charleston, and we are going to do the... What are we going to do today? We're going to explore the Charlestown Fire Department. That's what we're going to do. Okay, so let's have a little bit of a rest and then we'll meet you over at Charleston. So here we are at the fire station. Now it's always good to do a little bit of a rest, and if you've got a musical instrument, play a musical instrument before you go out. You can see up the top there, well rested gives me an XP plus 5% bonus for nearly 2 hours. So always good to do. Well tuned will also give you an AP boost. So let's go and have a look inside the fire station and see what happens. Oh hi. Oh, there's an overseer's cache here. Cool. Oh, okay, so knowledge exam. Will we take the knowledge exam? I think so. There we go. Initiate knowledge exam. The tunnel you're traversing has begun filling up with a strange gas and you're without your breathing apparatus. What do you do? I'm going to say evacuate as soon as possible. While traversing a smoke-filled building, your breathing apparatus has failed. Which of the following will serve as the best replacement? I think a water-soaked rag for me. One of your fellow fire breathers has burned the area. The area is painful to touch, but there's no blisters are forming. You applied a cool compress. What's the next thing to do? I think we're going to gently bind with clean bandages. Okay, next. While exploring a collapsed mine, your team leader flashes their safety light quickly 3 times. What does this mean? I think we'll retreat immediately for that one. One of the squad mates has caught a case of sludge lung. Ew. Which of the following sets of ingredients when cooked together will be used to cure it? I think purified water, ash rose, blight, soot and soot flour for me. Question 6. You've stumbled upon a band of scorched diseased people brandishing clubs. Which of the following is the only acceptable method? I think we're going to fall back and engage from a distance. And finally, you've captured a scorch infected man who you recognise as a childhood friend. What do you do? I think we are merciful. Let's see how we've went. Oh, 7 from 7. Nice. So, physical exam. Okay, cool. So, it wasn't showing up before, but the quest is actually called Into the Fire. For some reason it didn't show up until we walked in here. So we'll do the physical exam, but before we do that we're going to do a little bit of looting, because I need some lead for making bullets and stuff like that. So if you haven't seen my Finding Lead video, game guide, please go and check it out, because we come here. There's a couple of there's a barbell there. Now I'll be over incumbent, but that's an easy fix because we go through here, and I think we go through here, that's right. Oh, springs, coffee pot in it. Lots to loot in the fire station, but we're not going to hang around today. I'm just going to do a quick bit of looting and we're out of here, he said optimistically. Don't forget your loose gears there. These boards, always look on these boards because there's usually things like that sitting on them. Economy Wonder Glue. Okay, so let's scrap this down and keep going. Oh, I can hear super mutants, so we are going to leave quickly. So I don't want to engage with super mutants. Okay, we're going to go this way. Now, let's see where we are on the map. So we've got to go... Oh, physical. So, okay, so the opposite way to what the way we're pointing. But that's okay, we'll go this way. To avoid the super muties. The Hornwright HQ building we will do. That's just a side mission, I think, but it's quite a fun one, so we will do that probably next episode. Okay, so we've got to find the Charleston Herald from memory, which is just down the road here. It's yeah, it's not too far. Is it on the other side of the river? On the river? Ooh, I found Charleston. That's good to know. Yeah, it's over there somewhere. Where's the Capitol building's there, so it's on the other side of the river. Now, there is a whole lot of nasties that reside in this particular part of the Charleston. We may run into them, we may not. Hopefully not. However, if we do, we'll deal with them. There is actually a daily event for the church too, which we're not going to worry about either. Okay, making good time. Now, we're going into that building up there. But before we go into that building up there, now by the way, I've been able to repair a few things. Now, let's select our kind of choice. That will do for now. See how we go with that. If it's not going to be good enough, here we go, Charleston Herald. Select another one. Now, what I suggest you do when you come in here is that you clear out this place. Now, if you're looking for springs, screws, typewriter heaven in here. You see as we go through. Oh, up we go. Now, here's what I suggest you do. Oh, hi. You're going to find a lot of these guys. See? Don't back away. Hi. Thank you. Yeah, I will have your 10mm ammunition. So, the exam is here. You hit that button when you're ready and you start it. I would suggest that you do what I'm about to do. Hi. Because these guys will, as you're doing the... Where did you come from? As you're doing the exam, these guys will come out and interfere with your timing. So, my advice is that you go through area by area of this building and clear it first. So good there. So that's what we're going to do. Do we want another note for our inventory? Probably not. Where are you guys? I know you're up here. And it's an excuse just to do a bit of looting. There's a holotape there, so we're going to take that and listen to it while we can. Oh, safe. Oh, not high enough lockpick skill. Damn! Okay, what was that holotape? It was... Here we go.
Speaker pool! Wait, please, just a moment of your time.
The typewriter.
I'm sorry. I don't have time right now, Miss Carter. Are we still looking for Governor Evans? Is it true that Holbrook is the acting governor? No. The line of secession clearly states that the speaker outranks the majority whip. Look, I don't have time for... Is it true that a mob of zombies attacked the southwestern checkpoint? What foolish... No. It was people affected by the radiation. There's a parcel of them over in the medical center. Poor souls. Has there been any word from Washington yet, ma'am? Are we still at war? What about the mutations and the reports of the people seeing the Mothman? Okay, that's enough. The Herald used to be an upstanding paper, and y'all are fixing to turn it into a rag. This is a closed session. Marshal, see that our friend finds her way out. Mothman. Really?
You heard her. Closed session. No reporters.
Oh, damn it. Fine, but there have been reports of people seeing the Mothman.
Uh-huh. Get out of here before I pull your press badge.
Okay. I'm going. You don't have to shove.
Uh-huh. That's a little taster of what's to come. Very too quiet on that floor for some reason. Oh, hi. Hey. Reload. Anybody else? I can hear them. They're above me. Oh! Accidents happen. Mistakes were made. Oh, desk fan. Clipboard. Look at that. Springs and screws for days. Okay, another holotape. Okay, you can read that at your leisure. What's in the editor's terminal? So this is all about voting. I don't know if this prompts anything. We're certainly going to listen to that tape about the mother lode, though, aren't we? Where is it? Must be at the top.
I'm William Breyer, investigative reporter for the Charleston Herald. I'm currently standing just outside the security fencing of one of several horrifying industrial sites that cropped up around the area in recent
Have a seat.
months. I'm here tonight
Just
to
close
try
that
and
up
get
over
some
again.
answers about what has become known in certain circles as the Mother Lode Project. Could this be the answer?
So that's us. So we
mining
cleared
companies
that bit
have been
out.
looking for? A series of new mining
Nice.
projects that could reinvigorate the local economy. Or as the environmental groups have suggested, could these be a fresh set of toxic disposal sites, poisoning the ground beneath our feet? At the very least, according to local experts, the area's recent increase in seismic events can almost certainly be tied to these sites. And now I'm here to see for myself what's really going on. I've just made my way up to a small gap in the first line of fencing. The security here is intense. Barbed wire, armed guards. Feels like a war zone. I'm making my way over a small ridge and Mother of God! Ground shaking and... Oh my God. What is that? Hey, you! This is private property! Shit, it's that reporter. Jesus. He's got a gun! Gun? Wait, this isn't a... Ah!
Okay, so we cleared the way. You can see why we're listening to that holotape. I'm just clearing the way so that we know where we're going. Now, expect to run out of AP fairly quickly. There is a little, there's a stim pack there, but there is a little course instruction thing that I don't listen to. It's not necessary. So, here we go.
Examination will begin in 15 seconds.
Here we go. Wait for the timer to run down, because if you don't, you'll hit the button early and then you'll have to come back for it.
Exam initiated. Activate initial checkpoint.
And you can see I worked out where I had to go before I started the booto. This is pretty easy. Avoid all your enemies. That's my advice. Just once you know where you're going, you follow the arrows here. See, these guys are going to want to say hello. Just ignore them. There we go. We're heading to the Capitol building, which is over that way. Out of AP. Just keep going. You see the arrow on the left hand side there. We're going to hit the button up there and we're going to come back. There's another arrow there. There we go. You've got to manage your AP a little here. Hit the button and then run back to the other one.
Checkpoint activated.
Thank you.
Return to start.
And you should hear that voice tell you that you've hit the button. And we're just going to go back the same way, past this guy with the shotgun. Come on, AP. You should be able to do this comfortably. It's okay, that's what we're looking for. Hit the church, hook her right, up and over, like that. Up we go. This is at least the way I've done it. I've seen other people do it different way, and we should be good. Here we go. Hit the button.
Congratulations, applicant. Please access terminal to initiate final examination briefing.
Cool.
Greetings, applicant. This is Melody Larkin, Fire Breathers Captain. Congratulations on your progress thus far. Until recently, we'd now be moving you on to our final exam. A nice, easy run through an active mine burn. But these days, we got bigger fish to fry. The scorched creatures have been pouring through Big Bend Tunnel. Someone has to stop them. And the fire breathers are the only ones with the tools and the know-how to get it done. So, for your final exam, you'll be running a course cooked up by our very own Lieutenant Madigan to get you up to speed on dealing with these scorched. Head on over to the Belch and Betty shaft when you're ready. Our handler bot, Bernie, will get you oriented. Come back alive and human, and you're in.
Okay, so we are going to Belch and Betty, which is all the way over there. Nice, okay. Up in the ashy part of town. Should be exciting. So we'll do a little bit of transitional work here, and we'll finish the final one. This is probably going to run reasonably long, so I'm going to cut out some parts of this so that we all get it in. So this transitional part here will cut out. So what I'm going to do, still looking for the map there, we're going to put that marker there so we know where we're going. It's up that way. It's a fair old hike, so we will transition and we'll come back once we get up there. Okay, as you can see, it's not exactly the friendliest place you've ever seen in your life. We are nearly there. At the mine site, I've tried to avoid as much of the bad stuff as possible to get over here, and you can imagine it is quite different to what we've seen so far in the playthrough. And yeah, there's a lot of bad guys up here. Is there anything up here before we go in? Cool. I should actually be wearing a gas mask, but we're about to get something that will fix that, so there we go. Let's go and speak to this dude.
Fire breather. Applicant detected. Kit ticket issued. Please collect your gear.
So collect your gear from the kit dispenser, and you'll see it'll put it in your inventory.
Holotape issued.
I get enough bobby pins to do that now. Put the fire breather stuff on and it will help you in this area. Here we go. Show what we look like, maybe. There you go. So we've got the fire breathers equipment on, and it should give you a new gun. There you go, anti-scorched gun. Favourite that, because we might need
Leaving
that.
on equipment is not encouraged.
Okay.
Please proceed to examination target.
Okay, so we have a holotape somewhere. Final exam.
Welcome, recruit, to your final exam. I'm Hank Madigan, fire breather lieutenant. Exam simple. Reach the bottom of the mine, hit the emergency beacon down there, and come back up. All you gotta do is survive a little slice of living hell, all the scorch that call it home. And I get this is extreme, but we need to know if you can hack it before you got half a dozen other people counting on you. But you're not going in empty-handed. Along with your suit, you've been issued a modified 10mm. We figured out the Scorched aren't big fans of depleted ultracite. Took a field trip to AMS HQ to figure out how to make the stuff, but it's the most effective tool we found, putting them down. So time to prove you can put it to good use. Suit up, strap in, and move out, recruit.
You just saw that guy just... Yeah, I don't know quite what he was doing there. So easy. Pretty easy. We're just going to go down into the mine, hit a button and come back up. What could possibly go wrong? Yeah. So, before you do go down though, I would have a nice little look around your immediate area, because you'll pick up some goodies. We're actually going in there in a second. There are a few nice little bits and pieces lying around here. I need to find some bobby pins though, that's what I need to find. Thank you. Very bobby ooh, short laser pistol. Usually there is 10mm ammunition up here, but you will find 10mm ammunition, and we will put the pistol on. Have I got any disease cures? Yes I do. How's our health situation? And we're going to get rid of some of those rods as well. You want to be as healthy as you possibly can be coming into this mission. And as he said, there's a few scorched that you're going to meet. Just open the door. Thank you. Let's get into it. Ouch. So before we go into the mine, we're going to stop it there. Next episode, join us, we'll hop into the mine and we'll complete into the fire. Thanks for joining us on the channel. Catch you next time on Gaming Plays Fallout 76. See ya.